This is JR Gaming, and right now I'm gonna rebuild the Dolphins. The receiving core isn't bad. The O-line will need improvement. The D-line is pretty good. Safeties are good, but the linebackers and cornerbacks aren't as good. And I'm looking to replace Ryan Tannehill. With my first trade, I traded Jay Cutler, Lawrence Timmons for the Jets' first-round pick. I get the Texans' first-round pick for Sam Young and Koa Misi. So I get Jalen Ramsey for my second-round pick, Anthony Fasano, and Ryan Tannehill. I get Khalil Mack, the sack attack from the Silver and Black, for William Hayes, Nick Williams, and my first-round pick. I trade Mike Pouncey and Byron Maxwell for the Buccaneers' first-round pick. I get Zach Martin for Vincent Taylor and my fifth-round pick. I get the Cardinals' first-round pick for Nate Allen, Jermon Bushrod, and my next year's third-round pick. I get Reggie Ragland for Andre Branch and my sixth-round pick. So after trading, this is the team. We get Zach Martin, Reggie Ragland, Khalil Mack, Jalen Ramsey. So the team looks way better. At the midseason mark, we are 4-2-1. So we have to re-sign Rashad Jones. And we get him back. And for Kenny Stills, he doesn't accept the offer. I'm not gonna get Kiko Alonso back. And I'm just gonna get this backup running back. Never mind. So all we get is Rashad Jones. At the end of the season, we finished with a record of 9-6-1, and somehow we led the division over the Patriots. So Matt Moore threw for 3,500 yards, 24 TDs, 11 interceptions. Jay Ajayi had 1,200 yards, 8 TDs, 8 fumbles. Julius Thomas got 800 yards. Devontae Parker got 900. Travis Landry got 800 yards. We let up a good amount of sacks. Reggie Ragland had 120 tackles. Ndamukong Suh had 14 tackles for a loss. Khalil Mack and Cameron Wake both had 12 sacks. Jalen Ramsey had 4 interceptions. And Jalen Ramsey gets a defensive touchdown. Aaron Rodgers wins MVP. Zach Martin wins Best Offensive Lineman. And that's the only award we won. So for the playoffs, we are facing the Tennessee Titans. And we beat them. So now we're going to face the Colts. And we beat them as well. So now we're going to beat the Steelers to see if we can make it to the Super Bowl. And we win. So we make it to the Super Bowl with Matt Moore as our starting QB. We lose the Super Bowl 31-21. So we don't re-sign anyone, but in the first week of free agency, we get Terrence Williams. In free agency, I just get a bunch of backup players. So I traded 24th overall pick Isaiah Ford and Bryce McCain for the Niners' first overall pick. And with the first overall pick, I'm going to take this QB. And he's a really good player. With my 6th overall pick, I'm going to take this cornerback. And he's not that bad. With my 17th overall pick, I'm going to trade down with the Bears. And now with my 18th overall pick, I will take I'm gonna take this right guard. With my 4th round pick, I'm gonna take this middle linebacker. And he's a steal in the draft. So this is a team heading into next season. Our O-line is the same, but our quarterback has improved. Our D-line is still good. Our linebackers got better. At the midseason mark, we are 3-4. And have to re-sign all of these players. So first is Khalil Mack, and he resigns. Jarvis Landry doesn't resign. Jawan James, he resigns. And we get Raekwon McMillan back. We also get our punter back. And I'll let the rest of these guys walk in free agency. So we get a first round bye with a record of 10-5-1. Our rookie QB passed for 3,800 yards, 35 TDs, and 16 interceptions. Jay ran for 1,300 yards, 7 TDs, no fumbles. Devontae Parker had 900 yards, 700 yards for Thomas, 800 for Landry, and 900 for Williams. So he led up a couple of sacks, just 16 sacks. Our rookie middle linebacker had 127 tackles. Ndamukong Suh had 18 tackles for loss, and Khalil Mack had 13 sacks. Jalen Ramsey led the team with 6 interceptions. So Aaron Rodgers wins MVP. And we don't win Rookie of the Year, but we win Defensive Rookie of the Year. We get the Best Offensive Lineman Award, Best Defensive Lineman Award, Best Defensive Back Award, and that's all we win. Jalen Ramsey is now a 95 overall. Our middle linebacker becomes an 88 overall. My rookie QB becomes a 91 overall. And for the rest of the guys, I'm just gonna auto upgrade. So heading to the playoffs, QB's now a 93 overall. Our receivers have improved. Our O-line is pretty good. Our D-line still is beastly. Our cornerbacks are really good. Our linebackers are pretty good. So let's see who we're gonna play. So we're gonna play the 10-6 Steelers. And we beat them. Now we're gonna face the 10-6 Chiefs. And we lose by 4 points. In the re-signing period, we just have to get Jarvis Landry, and we get him back. In the first week of free agency, we get a new starting center, backup QB, and that's it. In the last week of free agency, we get Marshawn Lynch and a backup safety. With my 18th pick, I'm going to take this right in. I get Michael Thomas for my first round pick, Charles Harris and my second round pick. This is the team heading to next season. We have Jay, our rookie QB, Michael Thomas. Our O-line still pretty good. Our linebackers are good. Our D-line still beastly, and our secondary is really good. At the end of the season, we went 13-3. Our QB threw for 3,900 yards, 40 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Jay rushed for 1,400 yards, 6 TDs, and Marshawn Lynch got 13 TDs. Devonta Parker got 1,000 yards and 10 TDs. He led up only 12 sacks. Zach Dinkins got 129 tackles. Khalil Mack had 14 tackles for loss and 16.5 sacks. Our cornerback had 5 interceptions, and so did Jalen Ramsey. I'm just gonna auto upgrade everyone. So for the divisional playoff round, we're gonna face the 11-5 Jaguars, and we beat them. Now we're gonna face the 11-5 Steelers, and we beat them as well. Now we're gonna play the Giants. And in the end, we won the Super Bowl. Yeah.